Hey, Biggie. What's up? I thought we were meeting in the office.
I decided to step out for some fresh air. It's a bit stuffy in there with everything that's going on around us. What's up with you?
Well, it's Layla.
Don't say I didn't warn you. Welcome to the club.
No. I wish I told her everything right from the start.
Then you would have been single by now. And that would have saved us all this trouble that we are in. Wait, remind me why you didn't think about this before.
Are you trying to be funny?
No. I'm just saying that you should have thought through about it before you stepped into it.
You know, I didn't think that boss of all people could go to this extent.
It's not about the boss. Anybody else would have done what he's done. It is about what will you do when you find yourself in the same situation.
But the situation is under control.
No, it's not.
It is.
It's not, and you know that.
Well, but Tina has been in situations like this over time that we can remember.
Yeah, and she never sold us out.
And Layla is?
Who's to say she wouldn't?
She won't.
You certain about that?
100% sure.
What if you don't?
I will.
I'm not holding anything against you or her. What I'm saying is that I think it wasn't right to trust her with this information. Because if and when things go south, well, I will help you. I will. But if and when things go south, someone will have to pull a plug on it. And that person, unfortunately, will have to be you.
No, Mama.
Mr. Kwame. Karibu sana club.
Mbona umechangamka hivyo? Kuna kitu umeonja?
Hapa actually ni story ya Biko na Lele. Imenibamba sana. Ndio ametoka tu hapa sasa tulikuwa nayo.
Kwa nini story hawajaimaliza hizo siku zote?
Bado. Actually vile nimemsoma mimi naona Biko atashinda kuconvince Lela.
Biko. Ujamaa vile vitu zinaenda, itabidi tu ameshughulikiwa.
Ndio nimejaribu kumchapia lakini yote zilava. Roho yake soft imekoma tu hapo.
Ujamaa anafaa tafute mazimkora kaa wetu. Juu sasa hivi tungekuwa tunapiga story.
Hiyo ni ngori yake, atajua vile ataihandle kivyake, but ile story ya mwa kuliendaje.
Nimebonga na Timo. Ameniambia amehandle Mohal hatutamsikia for a very long time.
For real?
And by the mother. And where are you with your Nigerian brother?
Like it? About the Nigerian, I don't know what to think of him.
And do you buy his story with the boss?
You are there too. What do you think?
You know, I smell a hose pile of shit from a mile, Marvin.
Really?
I do.
Why?
You know, everything about this guy sounds made up. Even his name.
What if I was to tell you that he's legit?
No way, Marvin. Then I'd have to check you in a mental facility because that's where you belong if you think this schmuck of a guy is legit, Marvin.
Come on.
No, Marvin. It's too much.
What is too much? The money?
The trouble, Marvin. Too much trouble to be involved with this guy and we don't even know if he's setting you up with boss in the first place.
Don't give me that, eh?
I'm serious, Marvin. I mean, did you even do a background check on him?
Yes, I have. And, found out that the gold he's talking about is true. It may not be enough, but it is certainly enough to earn him a space at the Langata Cemetery.
Are you certain about that? Because at the moment we are even at risk of losing Dave's contract with the Arabs. And by the way, they want more sugar.
I am certain about it. We were thinking of getting him a tombstone, flowers, and a fence around it.
Yeah, that's more like it. I have a even better idea. Why don't we cremate him? It's cheaper. A lot more cheaper.
Story ya Moha si ati amemalizwa manini. Kuna vile tu amekuwa handle utamsikia for a very long way.
Hapo sawa. Yuko fiti.
Timo amenishow kuna documents ametoka kuretrieve na huko ndani bado ni kumoto.
Clef manze, mtaka kunishow nini hapo sasa?
Nasikia huko ndani ile evidence ili incriminate Biko bado iko. Alafu Timo alienda akafanya mambo yake moja mbili akapata documents akapatia Mark. Lakini bado ufala akona documents zingine. Na tukicheza hiyo evidence itakami to incriminate.
Hakuna information atapata. Unajua kwa nini? Mark ata sort out ingori yote na siku kadhaa. Sasa hii kitu imebaki ni kuhandle ule fala mwingine. Vitu zirudi back to normal.
Uko sure vitu zitarudi fit kweli?
Niko sure mbona vitu zisirudi back to normal?
Jimmy niko na feeling mbaya. Unasikia feeling mbaya? Na tukiendelea hivi vitu zitaribika huko mbele.
Sikiza kwa tuna approach season ya Mary Making. Kenya mimi nataka honestly, nataka kwenda mtaa, ni chill, nikule nyama bila stress. Sawa. Kwa hivyo kuna vile tunaweza kaa chini na maenemies wetu, tuelewane, to postpone hii rivalry yote till next year. Ndakuwa happy man.
Unaongea hivyo na tukicheza hiyo holiday season tutajipata ndani ya jela.
Alafu kwani unaishia?
Kuna shughuli imenipata kwa ofisi, itabidi tu nimeenda.
Na story ya job, what about story ya Leila tutaongelea lini?
Si story kushamaliza, kuna jawa kweli turudie kweli.
Sawa basi. Ulipata magari za biashara?
Nimeziget zitakam leo jioni, but officially zinaanza job on Monday.
Sawa basi.
Sawa si baadaye.
I want to go have a conversation with Clef.
And when are we going to sit down and talk business?
Listen, I have some other engagements. Can't it wait?
No, Marvin. This time we can't.
Okay. What is it?
It's about the sugar. The Arabs aren't more, Marvin.
Oh, yeah, they do. Let's do this. Let's meet up in the evening and talk about this when I'm done. Sawa, is that all? By the way, do you want to ride?
No, I'm okay, thanks.
You sure? If you say so.
Marvin, this evening, right?
Hello?
I want us to talk.
About what?
About us.
Are you finally ready to tell me the truth as it is?
Leila, I've already told you every teeny tiny detail of the truth there is.
Biko, I'm still very angry at you for lying to me. So I'm not ready to have this conversation over the phone.
Can we meet and talk about it?
I'm busy.
I'll wait.
Fine then. I'll let you know when I'm done.
Fine.
Leila, unafanya nini hapo?
Nimekuja kukuona.
I'm about to head out naenda kukutana na mtu so if you can postpone.
I'll make it short.
Sawa, karibu kiti.
So, I have been thinking a lot about our business arrangement and I would like to terminate our contract.
Kwa nini? I thought tulikuwa come into an agreement. I even agreed to your terms.
There's no need to remind me what I agreed on. I already know. But I did not sign up to work with a criminal.
You're making a very bad decision here, Leila. You need to rethink your decision here because you're ruining everything you've worked so hard to build.
There is nothing to rethink, Kwame. I did not sign up to work with a criminal, that's it.
I'm not a criminal.
That's not what Biko said.
We are not criminals. We happen to be businessmen working in a particularly dangerous field.
Which involved transportation of illegal cargo. I know the tagline, Kwame. I've had it over and over and over again from Marvin and Biko, and they still won't come clean about it.
Skiza Lela, what happened to you is very unfortunate. You should have never been involved in the middle of all our work. But I promise you, if you consider working with us again, nothing will ever happen to you again.
So that's how you promise all the innocent bystanders?
Sikuna maanisha hivyo.
Then how do you mean, Kwame?
Accidents happen in our line of work.
Like Lishan getting kidnapped?
Yes. Tulikuwa na Biko na tukaongea naye. He regrets not telling you the truth.
Hey Marvin, mbona uko na mbio hiyo bana?
Clef, you good?
Niko salama.
I was just about to come talk to you.
Hata mimi niko naenda kwa ofisi but nikasema acha nikupitie.
What do you have in mind?
Mama na mtoto wake niliona acha ni washughulikie. At least wakue poa.
Umewashughulikia?
Ndio kwa stable na acha niwapatie nyumba hivi na kajob. Nje tu kushukuru mzee vitu alitufanyia.
That is good. So are you going to be in charge of everything? Like, are you going to oversee everything?
Why not?
That's good. So when you see them, say hello to them for me.
Alafu unaongeaje nikaa ukuji?
Clef, I'm a family man. I can't just leave my family and just get out of town like that. Plus, you know, the boss is just hovering around. We cannot just up and leave. No.
Sawa basi. Handle tu utajua. Alafu before nisahawe story ya Moa. Ujamaa tumemhandle, utasikia story yake in a very long time.
That's what I want to hear. Thank you for that good news. Thank you very much, Clef. Thank you. Wewe, you have saved me a lot, man. So I don't need to leave now.
Sawa, okay. Kwa tutaonana.
Hi.
Sikiza Lila, Biko anakupenda sana.
Oh, is that what he was talking to you about? There is no way murderers like you are going to convince me to change my mind.
We are not murderers. Tafadhali acha kutumia ujina.
Listen, Kwame. I have already made up my mind. I am not going to do this housing project with you.
Sikiza Lila, hakuna kitu kama itafanyika. You will not cancel our deal.
Excuse me?
Vile umenisikia Lila. We already came into agreement na tayari nishatuma magari zangu zote kwa construction site. Plus, cancel every other business that I have till later on in the year, just to focus on our deal.
I'm sorry to hear that, but I have already made up my mind, Kwame.
Skiza Lela, what happened between you and Biko is just a small misunderstanding that I'm sure mta solve in no time. But if you have to cancel our deal, at least tupatie a little bit of time. So that waneka utaendelea kuwork na sisi, or utavet another candidate for the job.
So this is what you've been introduced to? Not the wife you were hoping to see? Can you pour me some tea? Well, at 8, please remind me whose stupid idea it was to marry a second wife.
I thought we agreed that you'll never show your face around here, Susan.
Darling, you remember my name? How flattering.
That's a curse I'll have to put up with to my grave.
How sweet of you to know that the final mark to our love is death.
What do you want, Susan?
Come on, Marvin. Couldn't you at least pretend that you want me? That you miss me? I want you, Marvin. A woman has needs, you know.
I'm sure there are ways which you can sort out your needs on your own.
Don't say such words when you clearly know you don't mean them. I need you, Marvin. You don't need another woman to run you round in circles and leave you out of breath.
Susan!
Am I lying? You're old.
Look, are you gonna leave or you want me to do something that we'll both regret?
Like you've already not done enough.
What are we doing in Marvin's office?
Leila, this is the only quiet place I could think of for us to talk.
Talk about what?
About us.
Talk about us, or you're just scared that I'm going to open my mouth to the wrong people?
Leila, you're ratting me out. That's the least of my worries right now.
What are the chances of me running into a cop that you work with?
Exactly. 0.
Biko, enough with the lies. I can see right through you, for heaven's sake.
Leila, there's nothing illegal that Marvin and I are doing, okay?
Then why keep everything a secret?
Because you're just not sure on how you're going to take all of this.
So you both were lying to my face?
No one lied to you, Leila. As I've said, we were not sure on how you're going to take all of this.
Was Tina in on this grand scheme of yours?
No, she wasn't.
Don't lie to me, Biko, because I'm going to her parents' house to ask her, find out why she was keeping things from me.
Leila, don't you dare do that, alright?
Are you threatening me, Biko? Like your friend Kwame when I went to terminate our contract.
Kwame did what?
He threatened me and then tried to batter me up after he figured what he'd done.
And why am I getting to hear about this right now? Fine. I'm going to ask Kwame once he gets back and get to hear his side of the story.
Susan, what are you here for? Huh? Are you here to ask for some more money? Is that why you're here?
No, but since you asked, what you send barely gets me to the end of the month. You need to do something, darling.
Oh, come on, Susan. You get more than enough money to sustain you.
And I'm telling you, it is not.
You live alone for crying out loud.
You're the one who left me the moment that girl flashed her skirt towards you.
You didn't try to stop her now, did you?
No, I didn't. Because I knew she could give you something that I couldn't. Thank you for that. Now tell me, what madness is going on here?
Whatever madness that's going on in here is none of your business. Go back to where you've come from and stay there. Do not show your face here until it is asked for.
Trust me, Marvin, I would love to, but not when my stepson is getting kidnapped and the men that you called upon are dropping dead like flies around you.
Hey, that's enough.
Enough you say, Marvin? What about Vince, Tommy, and the old man? They are all dead.
That was taken care of.
And James?
Leave.
No, I'm not. Until this mess is gone with him.
Whatever is happening is none of your business. Can't you see that? Come on.
It is when my life is being threatened.
Hey.
Oh, please, don't act like you're concerned.
I'm not.
Leave me alone, Marvin.
Can I ask you something?
Sure.
And please be honest with me.
Fine, go ahead.
Who kidnapped me, Biko? And I'm not talking about the guy who did it. I'm talking about who orchestrated the whole scheme.
Leila.
You promised me, Biko.
Then what good would it bring?
What good did it bring you finding out about your parents? Okay, I'm sorry.
No, don't be. You deserve to know the truth anyway.
I didn't mean for it to come out like that.
Well, before I tell you the truth, you have to promise me that you're not going to do anything crazy until you've heard the whole truth.
I promise.
It was Mo.
Mo! Tina's best friend. What reason would she have to do that to me? I mean, I've always known she didn't like me, but this? Really?
In her defense?
In her defense, Biko. Seriously, are you trying to defend her right now?
The person who compelled her to do it had her daughter hostage.
And you believed her?
Of course I believed her. I confronted her face to face and she told me the truth, Leila.
Biko, anyone can say anything to get out of a problem.
And lie about her daughter?
You're leaving already? I've just gotten here, Marvin.
And now my day is ruined completely.
Now tell me, which part of this house will I sleep in?
You know where the guest room is?
The guest room. Me? No, I'm not sleeping in the guest room.
Then sleep on the couch. But remember, Activities in this house starts at 7 a.m. So please, do not let my guests find you still doled up on the couch.
No, I'm not sleeping on the couch. I guess that means we'll have to share a room, since you don't expect me to sleep in Deshan's room.
Why are you here? Did you come here to torture me?
No, Marvin.
Then why are you acting crazy?
You're the one making things difficult, Marvin. I know the size of your bed. It's big.
I curse the day I met you. I shouldn't have met you in the first place.
Stop acting like you had a lot going on back then, Marvin. You craved for me back then, and you still do till now. And to be frank with you, I don't like this new you.
Then leave. Just leave.
I like the boy that you were back then, Marvin. Right now, you're nothing but a shell of what you are. And it is repulsing just to look at the mess you've become. And by the way, when you're back, I'd want us to talk about what part of the business I'll be running, since your little squeeze is too much for a family business. Oh, and tell Biko I'd want to see him.
Why?
Okay, you know what? I'll make a phone call then.
Know your place, Susan. And the fact that you're my wife doesn't give you the right to run business around here.
Relax, Marvin. I'm not stupid. I'm just as guilty as you are when it comes to his parents. I won't say anything. I promise. Bye, darling.